In the summer of 1978, Newbury Park, California, was a canvas still being painted. The hills were dotted with patches of construction sites, new homes slowly rising among the wild oaks and chaparral. 5 friends, David Van Patten, Bobby Kirk, brothers Johnny, Darren and Derek Padilla, were the first generation of families to call this burgeoning suburb home, and they were eager to explore every inch of it. One sunny afternoon, with the workers gone and the site quiet, the boys decided it was the perfect time for an adventure. The construction site was a treasure trove of giant machines and steel skeletons, and it beckoned them like a giant playground. The boys climbed over the chain-link fence, their sneakers crunching on gravel as they made their way towards the hulking tractors. Johnny, ever the daredevil, wasted no time sitting in the scoop of a massive front loader. DVP, BK, and the Padilla brothers were equally thrilled by the new playground. They scampered over to a shiny bulldozer, its controls gleaming under the summer sun. Derek and BK exchanged a conspiratorial glance, the kind of look that said, "What if?" As DVP and Darren watched, BK and Derek eagerly clambered up into the bulldozer's cab. "Guys, you sure this is a good idea?" DVP asked, his voice tinged with both excitement and hesitation. Before I knew it, Darren was hanging on the side the tractor. "Relax, it's not like we're gonna drive it," BK said with a smirk, giving the levers an experimental tug. But the levers made a gratifying click and the engine roared to life. DVP's eyes widened as the bulldozer's engine hummed, sending a thrill through the boys that was equal parts fear and exhilaration. Johnny quickly got out of the scoop. "What did you guys do?" he shouted, a mixture of awe and panic in his voice. Derek, gripping the controls with wide eyes, accidentally shifted one lever. The bulldozer lurched forward, its enormous tread slicing through the dirt. BK, who had been fiddling with the other controls, yelped as the bulldozer turned slightly, veering toward a stack of wooden planks. "Whoa, whoa!" DVP shouted, scrambling to climb up and enjoy the ride. With Derek's heart racing, he yanked the levers back, and the tractor quickly roared uphill. DVP looked back and noticed a police car headed up the street toward them. "You've got to stop it," DVP yelled. The boys agreed, and the bulldozer gradually came to a halt. The boys looked around, their faces a mix of relief and terror. They had only narrowly avoided a potential disaster, the wooden planks now leaning precariously but untouched. "That was insane. We could have gotten in serious trouble," Darren said, trying to steady his breath. He was both scared and exhilarated. "Let's get out of here before the police get to us." The boys quickly descended from the machinery and made their way up into the Newbury Park hills. Bobby, an expert on the trails, led the boys through thick brush and toward the top of the hill. Bobby surveyed the situation for a better view of what the police are doing. "Stay low," we whispered to each other, slowly working our way through sage and cactus apples. We cautiously make it to the other side of the trail and back through the barbed wire fence, their hearts still pounding from the thrill of their close call. As they raced away, they couldn't help but laugh, their voices echoing across the hills. In the days that followed, the construction site was a topic of wild tales and exaggerated retellings among the group. But they kept their adventure a secret from the adults, content with the thrill of having lived a summer that would become a legendary story in their own little world. And as Newbury Park continued to grow and change, the 5 friends would always remember that hot summer day as a reminder of the daring adventures and the tight bond they shared